We're live.
Hey, yo, Charlotte, man, we live.
Hey.
All right, man. All right. Joining me today is the usual suspects. Hope this mic hold up, man. First of all, man, shout out to NoMorePie Studios for holding us down tonight.
Again,
We're going to shout them out real quick.
Clap.
No more pie.
Hey, Gavin, you got to fix one of these mics, man. About 2 of them. I'm going to send you a message. Y'all need any podcast time in the in the city, man. Paid and Exposure Studios over here. I can't tell y'all where it's at because, you got to book that on Space. My fault. Let me not snitch. To my left, man, it's the funny, it's the talented. It's your boy Jails, a.k.a. Jelly. Put me on the bread until I am fed. It's the comedian, James, the Jellyfish. What's going on, James?
Yo, that's funny. I just recently had a peanut butter and jelly. That shit was good as fuck.
Man, they
I
make
forgot
jelly
how
out of
good
pork.
they were.
What kind of jelly?
It was great.
Ooh, classic. Do you like more
from where though?
peanut butter than jelly, or the other way around, or even?
I think it was just even enough. I was
Okay.
hungry. I had just got off work, right? So I went to the break room. And I seen a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in there. I said, what the fuck is going on? They was like, yo, we make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches now.
Who? Walmart?
The niggas at
Yeah, and
Walmart?
I was like, what? And I was like, oh, okay. And they was like, yeah, because some people don't have lunch.
Oh.
I was like, shit, I
All
skipped
right, I
breakfast.
see
Give me this
Walmart
motherfucker.
doing it for their
That's
employees.
fucking
Oh,
normal,
that's
man.
real.
I
fucking
actually
normal.
took 2 of them bitches, bust down 2 PB&Js,
I
and was
feel you.
good.
Bust down,
Do you
PB.
think it was natural peanut butter?
I hope so,
know,
man.
man.
Damn.
To my right,
It was
man.
probably great value.
To my right is my
Okay.
boy, is my partner, is my
Easy to
dog, is
store
Mr.
use.
Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, or the El Himido Poppy, the Avion Don. I seen you switch your name on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
The Terramana God.
Yeah.
Mr. Malargo Ho, Mr. Steal Your Girl and Give Her Right Back, because she got,
Camel toe.
it's my boy,
Hammer
Jukebox
toe.
Johnny.
Oh, well,
She got camel toe. I might work with her.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I seen this girl on Instagram. She had.
All right, and
like,
also to my
nasty
left, man,
camel
we got a
toe.
special guest in the building.
Yeah, I want that.
It was like
Mr.
Russo.
NigeHood, but I'll let him introduce himself because I know you got AKAs, man. NigeHood, AKA.
All right, it's the Folk Rap Genius, a.k.a. Mr. No Bowler Joints, a.k.a. the 47-year-old phenom, a.k.a. the cool uncle, a.k.a. your mother should have warned you about me, a.k.a. the chap lip bastard, a.k.a. Sergeant Dirty Bongwater, a.k.a. Mr. No Mr., a.k.a. Dr. Jackoff again, a.k.a.
Yeah.
That was a good
Oh
AKA.
my gosh. Dang, I think I got another one, but I can't remember. It's
Shout
not
out to the AK.
E-I-H.
We gonna get through this, man. What's going on with you, man? First of all, man, thank you for joining us today, and thank everybody out there listening right now. I don't know how you found this show, but you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and YouTube on Wednesdays. We're on YouTube every Wednesday. Which one am I? YouTube every Wednesday. Subscribe, like, and comment. Now, Nige, man, thank you for joining us today, man.
Oh, man. Thank you. I'm so honored. I'm having such a great time so far. We've shared so many laughs.
Yes.
I feel like I've known you guys for at least 2 months now.
Yeah, it's about 2 month relationship. Yeah, it's about 2 month relationship. Man, I don't really waste no time when it comes to having a guest on the show, man. So let's get to you, man. Let's talk about you. Let's get to know NigeHood, man. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm out here in Charlotte, North Charlotte. Feels good to be home, man. That's where I grew up.
Yeah, don't.
Don't
What,
do that.
you
We don't
don't
do that
know?
no more.
We don't do that?
I mean, I'm listening to him.
I still be putting my thumb up.
That shit was cool. But if you think
Put your
about
thumbs up.
if you think about it, it's kind of like northeast a little bit. You
I
know?
mean, shit. Charlotte's
What, this side
backwards.
of
They
town?
call
Yeah.
they call downtown uptown, and it literally is in the southern part.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Well, no. We grew up the way we grew up here. It was always called downtown. The transplants started
White
calling
people.
it uptown. Yeah,
This is white people,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That
'cause
man
they,
said the
they say it's
trans.
because the it's up
colonizers.
And
higher
the trans people too.
than the rest of the
It's
city.
their fault.
So everyone here is knowledgeable. An uptown is the residential area of a central business district.
Oh shit.
So downtown is our central business district with all the buildings. That's downtown. So essentially, our uptown would be something like maybe South End or maybe Plaza Midwood or Fourth Ward, First Ward, yada yada yada. If you want to get technical.
I don't like none of them
I
niggas
can't
out
get
there.
nothing.
What we consider Valentine?
I like the bars, but
Valentine.
Valentine is Valentine. That's where the money. That's old money.
Yeah, that
real
is
talk.
old.
But the new money is in South Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
South Boulevard. Plaza. Nigga, I was in Noda. I walked past the Porsche in the driveway. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
we should get
No
robbed
sneak
out
up
here.
on you with the money.
What side of town you from?
North side. I'm from the north. I grew up on Sugar Creek Road, suburbs.
I
I went that way. You know?
I heard you say that in the song. I heard you say you crept from the suburbs.
Oh yeah, Hidden Valley
Into the
Kings
hood.
dropping bodies up the street.
Yeah.
What's
Or
popping?
HVK, okay.
Yeah, that shit is really going on.
So being from the north side, what I don't want to get into what hood you from, but what drove you towards rap? What drove you towards rap music? Like what sparked your love for music?
Well, shoot, I've always been into like music and I guess overall like acting out, cause I guess that's what it was first. Niggas got in trouble, but I think I just like acting out, entertaining people and shit. But musically, I think I first really realized I was into music when it was weird. It was like when I was in kindergarten and my school did like these parties with like throwback parties, like 50s, 60s, and I guess was obsessed with 60s music from then on. Like listening to this station called Magic 96.1.
I know that station.
You know what I'm saying? Charlotte, real OG Charlotte. And man, I was a fanatic to the point that when I was in third grade, my parents like surprised me. Like they took me from after school, blindfolded me, put me in a van. Sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
But they drove me to the station. I was like, what the fuck? I'm at the station. But from there, like even then, I was writing songs. Like from like first grade, writing songs kind of based off of like those songs. And I'm pretty sure they were probably not trash, but they were probably like
Beginner songs.
Beginner songs.
Yeah.
But I've been writing songs my whole life. And then when I was like in 5th grade, that's when I got into rap. It was Eminem. He was out, and I'm from the suburbs, so like a lot of my friends and shit were gonna talk about him. So that got me into him, and then I just started rapping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like middle school, rapping, because I always had like the knack for writing, like writing pretty much anything, poetry, talking, speeches. I just was good with words and being in front of people. But honestly, the first thing I wanted to be above all was a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I looked up to Robin Williams, then there's
rest in
Jim
peace.
Carrey.
Oh,
you
wow.
know?
Oh wow. I want to say you've kind of fusioned the two.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, it
I
kind of
wanna say
happened.
you can- yeah, it just
kinda
kinda happened for you.
Sometimes I think back about like what what my music was like 5 years ago. I mean, there always really was an element of like kind of like not taking myself too seriously or being honest. But yeah, I have a lot more fun kind of being that character. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Of just kind of like being funny. you
The
know?
more I started to dig into your stuff after the show earlier this year, Promise God show, you was featured on VVG set.
Oh,
I started
yeah.
to dig into
Oh my
your-
God,
yeah,
great time.
Yeah, it was a great night. And I started to notice like most rappers are rappers, like they thugs in their mind. But you were you, and like you're authentic. You're not afraid to be you, but. In the world of rap, especially around these parts, like where did you find, like what helped you find that safe space? Like I'm gonna be true to me. I ain't never sold dope, or I ain't never did this, or I don't have a bunch of money. Your rap is relatable to your lifestyle. Like I don't hear that in your music. You ain't killed one nigga in one song I heard yet.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's part of why I call it folk rap, among many other reasons, because I like to base the music off of like just kind of like lifestyle and like living life and things you run into. But you know what? James said he fucked with me back in high school because I was different, and that's what a lot of people have always said. Man, I fuck with you because man, you're your own person. I never fucking realized it. You know what I'm saying? Like it took me a minute. Honestly, it wasn't until like maybe like 3 years ago that I was like, oh, I see kind of like what my appeal was. But like when it comes to like rapping and being out here in Charlotte, I just always just I never really thought I had nothing going against me. And I think that because of that, I just knew I was good at rapping, and I was just loved this shit. And I think that whether or not anybody kind of like had an issue with that or thought it was weird at first, like it never really could last long because I always like really like got the attention of the room or like, you know, entertain people.
Right.
So I think that it's helped me a lot, and it's helped me stand out, you know. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say, in the beginning of your career, like, who gave you your first shot in the real studio?
Oh man, to be honest, first ever shot. It was like Thanksgiving, 11th grade. I guess you could say my cousin. It's like my cousin's half brother, Jimmy Seeley. Shout out to Jimmy.
Let's just call him Jimmy.
Let's just call him Jimmy.
I see where James get it from.
Shout out to Julia, my cousin. But we were over there, and yeah, he had a little recording thing. I'd known him ever since he was like maybe like 8 years older than me, you know. And shoot, yeah, I recorded a song over Thief's Theme by Nas, and I recorded over Gold Digger.
Okay.
And it was like, I never was a G, I never drove a Mercedes. It's ever clear to see that I'm a hoe to the ladies, but I'm hoping the ladies will finally see the love in me. My nigga, this is my ode to the ladies.
It's funny how when you first start rapping, you try to find a cadence.
Yeah.
You try to find a
Like,
cadence.
yo. But that was like the first thing I ever rapped on. But I had raps before then, bro. Like I had back when it was like, you know, like 01. It was a lot. Regionally, it was a lot of southern bounce, you know, twist up, chop up rap going on.
Yeah,
so.
that was like the Houston era was starting to get big. Like,
Yeah.
all them guys was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Chopped and Screwed was dropping around that time.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, Mike Jones.
Mike
Jones was that nigga, man. I don't care what nobody.
Pastor Troy.
Mike Jones.
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
is.
like
Yeah.
the South was just starting to make some real
I
noise.
love Dirty South.
Yeah.
I love, remember when the Dirty Boys drop, better hit the flow.
Man,
Hit the
what?
flow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Remember, hey, Porter Wine down in the Mayfield News Center. The artist on the KBD was released from prison today. Had to call. I know every goddamn word of that
Man,
song,
take that
bro.
shit to trial, man.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
some hood
I
shit
heard,
right there.
I heard that shit recently, or was I rapping that shit recently? I think I was rapping that shit recently. It just popped in my head like that.
Started selling
Dope.
dope.
Hey, yeah, bro. Real talk, bro. Set that shit on
Things
Pants
on
on,
that
bro. Shout out to
Oh, you
VVG
did
on the
say that.
remix
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
No word.
Yeah, bro. Like that's that real Charlotte shit, bro. Like I feel like, bro, you talk to people like I guess maybe Virginia had that shit going on, but it was probably like Virginia down to the side, Alabama.
Yeah.
If you from New York, you don't know that shit.
Nah,
definitely
you don't.
not.
DC, you don't know that shit. Maybe, you know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't.
maybe.
I mean, niggas was bumping 36 Mafia hard. Like
Right.
anything that was like
anything 36
that
Mafia was getting
that
bumped.
sound, niggas was bumping that. Like what's my man name? 8-Ball MJG.
Oh, I was just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking about that.
like
Anything
people
out of
like
Memphis.
those, like
Bruh.
yo, that them,
And then that
were
Atlanta
the
crunk
days.
era, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
the
going
crunk
back,
era
that's
was
good
just
music.
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the crunk era was.
The
Lot of
beats,
it-
the vibe.
Now
oh.
them niggas doing reality TV.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's Atlanta for your ass, bro. That's
Atlanta's Hollywood,
man.
Black Hollywood.
You know who's funny? I know this is kind of off topic, but anytime I see him, he living a good life and everything. This man, Project Pat.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, every time I see
follow him on
Project Pat,
Instagram.
he's smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
this
what-
dude was a straight up gangster,
He,
dog.
he gives back. He spends his time speaking at prisons, man.
Wow.
Yo,
That's
I love that,
literally
man.
what he does. Music and speaking at prisons, man. Like it's
Bruh,
dope.
life just
changed.
swap you around,
Right,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
It swap you around. That's crazy.
So, Nige, how'd you ingratiate yourself in the Charlotte music scene? Like, when I say ingratiate, I mean just like how'd you merge in there
They
with
said
the
ingratiate.
people on the scene? Like,
Hey,
you know what I'm
man,
saying? Like,
thesaurus
get your
of
name mentioned with all these
What's
local-
ingratiate
local
mean,
you know,
bruh?
I
do it,
kind of
man.
like, I kind of started in like the MySpace days. So there were but a few kind of like cats I think that around were like putting out music and stuff. I think at Hopewell was the Black Snobs. Did y'all know that crew? Lewis Young and them. You had. There's a dude named.
I remember Streetwise.
Yeah, Streetwise. You talking about DA? I was gonna say DA, but I was like, they wouldn't know that. Yo, what y'all know? Yeah, I mean,
That's
this
the school
is. But
that
this
we
is
went
like
to,
this
so
is
of
like the
course.
next generation. I would say this is like
After Streetwise.
07.
Yeah, okay.
We was
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
We was done.
So like, I feel like from that, there were but a few people kind of like putting out mixtapes and stuff like that. So I had a name already from there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I met like people like Preston, Morales, Rel. They were in this crew called. They ended up being in this crew called Forever FC. Lou.
I know them.
Met
Yeah,
back
Lou,
then. Elevator J. I knew Jay. We were on the same football team.
Jay played football.
Yeah, bro, he was pretty cold. I mean, we're like 11, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. So I knew him from there. So like, I mean, I've been in Charlotte. So, but those were like the cats that at the time were just doing shit. VVG I later met when I was in college at Central. But honestly, I didn't realize it. But I would come back for like Thanksgiving break and go to a party, and people would be talking to me like, you know, like about my music. So it was kind of always like a presence there. And then, I mean, I just got really busy at Central. Like, we put together this crew called the Poor Righteous Teachers, and then we just all made music. Me, Quint Young, my man Keith Eason. They're actually from West Charlotte. I think Keith went to Hardin. And yeah, it was a lot of Charlotte people there, like Kevin McCloskey. He was up there.
You work with him. That's how I know that.
Yeah,
name.
yeah. He's Black Pearl.
Okay.
He done a lot of shit
I
with
know
Baby
that
and
name.
stuff. So I mean, shoot, we were at his first studio recording, and then we were like the first crew to start putting on shows out there at Central. So we just really got busy. That's where I really like kind of like tapped into like the work ethic. Before I just would write raps and just, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of was like from the encouragement of like just people around me that's like, yo, when's the next song? Or, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, in a weird way, like that's when I kind of like felt like, okay, I have to do this, you know, in a way. Which is weird because sometimes it's like, damn, I'm doing it for people. But in a way, like that's my biggest joy, like honestly, entertaining people.
You went to Central to study what?
History.
Did you finish?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what's up.
So you go to Central.
Yeah.
You get popping up there. When you get back to Charlotte, like, what's your first move? You graduated. You done. You back in Charlotte now. What?
All right, so a few things happened. I ended up getting with a crew. They don't even fuck with me like that no more, unfortunately. But it was a whole crew of people that, we just, I just so happened to like fall in with them. They would all hang out at this one guy's house, and we'd all create music. And from there, like they were putting together a show, and then it just kind of went from a string of like putting together shows. From that front. And this was like 2013, 2014, which was a great time because you had Dup and Swat was over there where the old Amelie's was.
Yep.
And in that atrium, that shit was 24 hours. So like you had the Nota Deli right across from Red at 28, and then you had Dup and Swat right there. So we would do hella shows at Dup and Swat, go get beer and chicken wings from the Nota Deli, and then all fucking gang hang in the fucking middle of the atrium for as long as that shit was so fucking fun in retrospect. So was doing that. I mean, by this time, like I had noticed that I got to do something to separate myself. So I was wearing suits every time I performed. I started this thing called the UNCC Cypher that grew out of the NC State Cypher, which is like a legit big thing. And one of the creators, Jerusalem, he was like, yo, you should start one at UNCC. So I started that. That shit got really big. I didn't realize it. It got to the point where like people like will put like VVG pulled up, Elevator J pulled up one time. At the time, I didn't know who she was, but DJ Fannie Mae pulled up. DJ False ID was talking about, like, doing some sponsorship with Power 98. I was fucking overwhelmed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I slowly kind of like slid back, and other people kind of kept doing it. But like, that's one thing I felt like, you know, in my first kind of forays of learning how to be a leader, you know, it was kind of a lesson learned that, you know, well, I wasn't ready at that time. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
Right.
But
Where do you get the courage from to do stuff like that? To just jump out like that and do something like that?
I
Because you
think
got a
it's,
couple things going on. You got YouTube, you got your social media, and then you got like little things you do like that.
well, it's like I think it's just who I am. I don't really think about it as being courageous, which I do know that it takes courage. I think it's just kind of like naturally who I am to just want to. I always have ideas, and I'm always trying to, like, for whatever reason, I got to stay busy. And man, my mind just keeps creating all the time. So
Yeah.
it's kind of from there. But there are a lot of other things that I struggle with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do
That,
you ever
know.
have that feeling like, all right, I'm going to put this out here, and you feel like someone going, you know, judge you on it or something like that?
Nah, honestly, my biggest worry is that people won't pay attention.
Yeah.
That's my biggest worry with
feel
anybody. The worst thing that I feel is for somebody not give a shit. Even though you're not supposed to, like, you know, but as an entertainer, like, you want people to you want to make somebody feel something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't care
Right,
if they
sure.
don't like it, because polarization always creates conversation, you know, and you bet if that's one thing I learned from my mentor Drake Murphy, if you can piss one group off, that's one side, there's a whole other side that will fucking love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because.
And also that pissing people off puts eyes on it too.
Yeah.
Because you'll get like all these, we got a few posts where we done piss some people off. And they'll go in the comments on us, but those be like our highest rated posts.
Yeah.
Like our most viewed
Yeah.
posts, because they just comment on there fucking with the algorithm. They so mad that they giving us a shine.
Bro, I don't say some shit. I know people be like, this is jackass. This is jack. Ooh,
I
my
think
bad.
not to steer away from the conversation, but like you said, I think that goes back to something we talked to pre-show. Like, they try to make it where you can't even have a thought, even when it's respectable. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's not meant to be taken serious. I don't know why that is.
Right. And it's always the person that's got like 4 followers, but they follow like 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Bruh,
They on there, they
it's
giving their whole
scary.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's so scary, man, how people, just what you're saying, like I'll maybe post something on like something with a lot of comments anyway, and a lot of times I'm like ironic, or I'll say some smart aleck shit, and the people that will come at you, you'll click on their page and it's like private or like 0
Yeah.
posts, and I'm like, what the
China,
are these
bruh.
real people, or like
That's another thing.
scary,
China and
man.
Russia.
That is
fucking with us.
another thing. That's what makes it scary. Like, who is controlling the bots?
Yes.
who's behind the bots?
Yeah, they
Right, 'cause
say
the bots
Chinese
got
people be
opinions.
slinging shit like a motherfucker. They
Hey.
be talking mad shit.
Right.
Bro, just
Look at
trying
your
to get us all
headline.
mad. That's funny, man.
So you go from having the cipher. You go from having the cipher days. When does music become profitable for you?
Nigga,
or is it
in the
profitable?
future, nigga. What are you talking about? Profitable is another thing, but I mean, I guess kind of like for me, it's come in spurts. Like I've gotten some pretty good paychecks from performing with my band. That's something I wish I could do more regularly. I gotta take the time out to try to organize it again. But like having a band is a lot because you're coordinating with a lot of different people, and
Live
then.
band?
Yeah.
Oh,
Folk
okay.
Rap Band, bro. Last show we did was less than a year ago, but yeah, man, we've gotten some pretty good checks doing shit with a band. I had this song with Afro Man called, first song I did
see
with
you
him
had
was
2
called
songs.
Bowl in the Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from there, like, that's how I kind of got cool with his management and shit. And I put on a concert here in Charlotte where I brought him out to the Unknown Brewing Company, which is now Hot Fly.
Oh, they
And-
changed the name?
Oh, yeah,
switch
yeah.
it up.
They switched it up. It's nice over there too. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I noticed you know Max or Matt, whatever his name, white guy. He used
Talking
to
to
be
Mike, bro.
He used to be a chef at David Buster's,
Max. white
and
guy
I
named
used to
Max.
fuck with him heavy. but I can't remember his. I don't see him in pictures with you, so that's how I know he played a guitar or something like that.
Zach?
It could be.
Zach, he got long hair.
You don't know this
Could
nigga?
be.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
Zach.
know this
Yeah,
nigga.
he's a cook. Yeah, he
was a cook at David Buster's, bro.
That's
I
what's
used to
up.
go
That's where he
over
got
there.
his
I thought it was
culinary
Mac,
start.
but they
Does
used
he
to call
smoke
him Squid
cigarettes
or something like that?
Oh, Max.
See?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Nah, his name is Max. Max played bass. Yep.
Yep. See,
Max used to play bass.
Sorry,
yeah,
man.
I didn't know that
apologize.
Max
I
cooked.
apologize.
Yeah, he works at fucking Fillmore now. He works
he
over
does?
there doing set shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to Max, man.
He was
I was
mad
gonna
cool.
say, man, I know we've talked about money, but every money don't always define success. So what defines success at the stage that you at right now?
Oh wow, that's crazy. But I do want to say I said that to say that I made good money off of that. I made like 8,000 off of that, like
Okay.
profit.
We'll cut that
and then I
part
brought Rip Raff, and we made I made like $10,000
Oh, Riff Raff
off of that.
from
Yeah,
social
'cause
media.
they
Riff
hit,
Raff?
shit was
they
big.
hit me up because they
That
were
shit was
like,
big.
"Oh, you do da da da." But I had to like to that man. I had to fall the fuck back on doing. I'm even making more of a point now of putting together shows myself so that I could create exposure for myself. Even though I get booked on other things, sometimes I get so fucking impatient that I take on these big tasks. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm like, bro, that's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Some people thrive in pressure situations.
Yeah, some
so-
people do,
Yeah, man.
especially if you're a procrastinator.
It's a talent and a curse, man.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm a procrastinator, but as soon as I got to get something done, like I ain't got no more time to procrastinate. That shit get done.
Bro, it
Quick.
just starts click. Like, bro, you put this whole thing together, like you troubles, bro. You didn't even break a sweat when all the mics didn't work. You're like, all right, no, this is what we about to do. We got to switch these mics out. You know,
Right. That's one thing I got. I mean, we off topic, but one thing I get is this nigga, he will make something happen. Cause I've been to say, fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow.
oh man, yeah, you need that nigga that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I
Like
mean,
that.
honestly, that's kind of where I was coming from with the kind of with that band shit, like, and having my own shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you know how it gets taxing.
Yeah, it
burn
can
you
be.
out sometimes.
Yeah.
But success for me, it's crazy, man. I was talking to my mentor and Drake Murphy. And
Man, let's go ahead and get this nigga a round of applause.
Shout out to
round
Drake
of applause,
Murphy.
Drake Murphy.
Hey, before you said his last name, I thought you was just gonna say Drake.
Me too.
Like, oh shit.
Champagne
Nah,
Poppy.
I'll be scared to fuck with him.
Jimmy?
Niggas die around here.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say you family ties out here.
Man, real talk. Like,
Let me not do that. 'cause
real talk.
Nah,
But like,
gang,
niggas
gang.
is crazy.
man, success for me, I was like, man, success is just like, being able to travel and not have to worry about putting it all together, making money, having an agent, da da da. And he told me like, success should not be anything or any goal. And honestly, you should separate the idea of success from what success is to you from what your goals are. Because once you hit those goals, like if your purpose is if success to you is this thing, this place, this station in life or your career, this amount of money, then once you get there, you will be purposeless. Like I've had shows where I've, commanded almost 1,000 people out there in the crowd, mad girls all on me, go home later, fuck with some of them, wake up the next day feeling like, what the fuck, who am I, what am I worth?
That's the worst.
Because you so
We
you
all been
got
there,
to
brother.
this show. This is what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
what you been
even though
wanting.
you'll have more of those, it's like, okay, what is success? And he was like, man, success is having a successful day. A successful day is, you set your intentions and your goals for that day and the direction you want to go or whatever, you get those done. Next day, you have a successful day. Then you'll have a successful week. Then you'll have a successful month. Then years.
Progress.
In life. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. It's a mode, you know, and I feel like that is more of where I want to be, you know, believe in myself more, be more motivated, you know what I'm saying, be more organized, and just kind of work at the optimal level, the best I can be. I think that's what success is. Really, when you can tap in and really be the best you can be. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's deep.
Well, I mean, what's failure look like then?
Yeah.
Oh, man, failure is... There's no such thing as failure, really, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like failure is a mindset, you know, and you can always look at anything that happens as just a happening, you know, and if you want to try to make another result happen, you can try again, you know. I think that maybe there are disappointments on the emotional level, but I think that, you know, when people say something unfortunate happened, it's always the thing that's unfortunate is always not what they expected.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's just like, just say something unexpected happened, because if you knew it was gonna happen, it's not unfortunate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like, how do we, manage our emotions? And I've always had like, man, I was fortunate enough to see a therapist when I was a kid, from even back then. Cause boy, I be having like my whole life been dealing with like extreme emotions, like depression, a little bit of like bipolar disorder. So I kind of had to kind of like rationalize my emotions and kind of try to like be ahead of it. And I think that's one thing that's kind of helped me in my success,
I like
what I mean?
that. I like your outlook on failure. Like, it's really just a mind thing. Like, you only fail because you said you failed. It's like my homeboy said the other day, his nephew his first race was a 300 meter. He didn't do as well as he expected. In his mind, that's a failure. But it's only in his mind, because as we talked about it, it was like, that's, the fact that you pulled yourself across the finish line, to me, that's success. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have when you tapped out physically, you could have tapped out of the race, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't. You dragged your ass across that finish line, whether you was first or last. You know what I'm saying? You dragged your ass across that finish line. So it's really just in your mind.
Yep.
So yeah, that's wow, that's deep.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into the other parts of you, man. You're a content creator, man.
Yeah, man.
You got shows on YouTube. Y'all need to check out this man's YouTube. Check out his Instagram, NigeHood on Instagram. It's the most entertaining shit. It's not, like I say, when it come to being a personality, like, nah, you more like, you're not a rapper. you a personality. It's everything. Like you just sit here and mention, like, not only did you do shows or you organize shows, you organize the cipher, you got a band. Now you creating YouTube content. I seen 2 of your shows. You eating with some guy, the white dude, and I seen you with the black dude. I can't remember their names.
Oh, Dope and Sam.
Yes.
Sam and Dope. Yeah.
Watch you guys sit on the couch, eat, share a blunt, do a recipe. Like, that shit is nasty. Like, when I say nasty, dope. Like, that's some dope
Thank
shit.
you, bro. I'm honored. I'm humble, bro.
That's
you know
all.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Thank
you.
I'm
We
the
gotta
type
get
of
on
person.
the episode, man.
I'm the type of
No,
person
for
like
real,
I
bro.
love to eat.
I'm
Not
locked
sushi,
in.
though.
But
Not
it's
sushi.
not a lot of rappers doing that.
Nah, like when I went to
that's
his
what makes
YouTube
Action
channel, I
Bronson,
was
or whatever his
locked
name is.
in.
Man, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I was locked in. I even liked the vlog for Vegas. That was ill.
Vegas was,
That was
man,
ill.
shout
Mob
out to
dudes
Change.
drop him off the airport. They go to Vegas, and I see you hustling. Like, I see you doing the work. Hey, listen to my song. This is me. I got a show tonight. Come holler at me. Like, I see that work ethic. So, like, and I feel like in today's age with music and everything, like, I feel like the baby did it best. Like, everything is content. Content, whether I don't care. Nobody cares that you rap. What else you do? You know what I'm saying? Because rap is just one avenue to money. It's really whatever else you do. Most of these rappers nowadays and these R&B stars and these pop stars, like, they got on doing a bunch of other shit, but the music was there. Like, click the link in the bio. I really sing. I'm just doing shenanigans to get you to pay attention. So, like, what drove you to get there? Like, to showcase your personality.
Man, I was just about to comment that I feel like a lot of the younger artists, because I'm 47, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the younger artists out there, like, say you like 25, definitely 25 and under. Like, yo, you saw how the wave goes. That you seeing how what content works. See, we come from the era of I'm an artist. Like, here's the link to my next mixtape, right? Or everything that I'm showing you is me in a sense. It started off as everything I'm showing you is an advertisement for my art. Here's a flyer for a show. Here's a recap of me rapping. I feel like that became old. That became not how to do it, and if you didn't realize that, you was going to be stagnant for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them realize, okay, what's actually making people watching? Okay, makeup shit, video shit, funny shit, skits, right? All right, I'm going to do that shit and I'm going to rap, they know like that's the avenue.
Right.
I was a nigga who was late, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, it just kind of took a lot of people telling me, like, yo, like, you should just put your personality out there more, stuff like that.
Sell yourself.
Tell yourself.
Yeah, so that's when I just started putting that stuff out. And honestly, it takes, sometimes that's when I second guess, because I'm like, you know how it is. Sometimes you looking at the numbers, you seeing who, like, how many people commenting or liking and stuff like that, and you'll be thinking like, man, I don't know, man. Like, should I just like put like a music video or something that's fully like produced or something out there? But then you got people telling you like, oh shit, like this shit's funny or da 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 da, so. I think that type of feedback keeps me going. Sometimes I don't even know how I look to the public because I don't curate myself that much.
Yeah.
But, I think it's just, I just be doing this shit and I have so much more content. It's just a matter of me continuing to work. It's a lot of work. You know what
Any
I'm saying?
YouTubers or creators that you kind of take inspiration from?
Not really. I would say when I watched the Loiter Squad late, I'm like, yo, this is my shit. So that type of shit they do, I like. Definitely Dave Chappelle, like Chappelle Show shit. Like
skits.
that's my dream.
He the king of it.
To have that type of stuff. But
Did you see his SNL thing?
I thought it was genius. Like
I was like, the whole thing turned into the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
I
Last
didn't
time he
see
was on
the show. I
SNL,
didn't
it
see
was
the
like Chappelle Show.
Yeah, you gotta
I gotta
see
see
it.
that.
It was that he just took over. He was in every skit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
just
he
like
brought back the
watching
old Chappelle
Chappelle
characters
show.
and stuff. Yeah, it was good.
It was crazy.
man.
It was crazy.
yeah, bro. Hasn't even been like. I mean, honestly, Key and Peele ain't really.
They had
They
some
tried
funny-
to
they had
feel
some
like-
funny
He had some funny highlights.
Like
the
they
football games
highlights.
was hilarious.
The
Yeah,
football.
that shit
That
was
was
funny.
hilarious.
And the teacher, substitute teachers,
Yeah,
funny.
that shit was funny.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some skits,
they
but they
just-
weren't consistent
But
like
they
Chappelle.
like more whitewashed.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
yeah.
what it is.
Can't believe they came off Mad TV.
To
Which is
me,
crazy.
But
the
I don't know.
Chappelle
Jordan
Show-
getting his roots back though.
Oh,
Which
Jordan.
one is the one that's
Jordan
making all
do
I
these
movies.
feel
movies?
like
He do the scary movies.
The Keegan. Yeah, I feel like he's a little bit. I don't know. He's like, when I watch him, he's just like
Yeah.
like that's his act. Like
Oh yeah,
being
yeah, that
super
is exactly-
dramatic,
yeah,
yelly.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't know. I'm an asshole.
Nah,
kinda
you
work for
right.
him,
You
though.
right. They
Yes.
got
We're
they got
white
their
people.
lane.
Yeah,
They got their lane and they stay in it.
Exactly.
They got the lane and they stay in it, man.
Nah,
But
I like how Jordan doing the thing, man. He getting his
Yeah.
roots
Oh,
back,
them scary
man.
movies.
Did y'all like Nope?
No, it was good.
I like
No,
Nope
it
a
was
lot.
good.
Yeah.
I watched it again the other night. It was pretty good.
I think I should rewatch Us because I feel like
I was talking to somebody the other night and I was like, Us might be the better one out of the three. After I
word?
rewatched Us, I was like, this shit pretty
I need to
good.
Rewatch it.
Yeah, because I always said it was Get Out was the best one.
Get Out was pretty
But
good.
Us is really good. The second rewatch.
Do you think JoJo's streams went up when Get Out came out? You know the song.
JoJo the sing? Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, shit. Yeah, probably people searching the
Search for the
keyword popped
podcast.
up.
They're like, oh,
the
damn. I
algorithm.
forgot about this song.
The algorithm saved her. I didn't even know they had a alternate ending for Get Out. I seen that shit the other day.
For real?
Yeah,
He
where
dies?
he go to jail. The
I don't wanna watch
police
that.
pull up instead of his TSA pulling up. The police pull up and take him to jail.
Well, at least his
Yeah.
life was saved, but then he go to
Yeah.
jail. That's
Well, he choking out his girlfriend, and like when TSA show up in the real movie, he saved his life. But they say the police pick him up and take him to jail.
Wasn't his homeboy Lil Rel? It was
Yeah,
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel didn't show up in the alternate ending.
Bro, that would. I feel like I feel like it wouldn't be as popular. I think some niggas would
they had
really
to end
be
it the
mad
way
at
they had
that
to end
shit,
it. But it was pretty cool to see they actually had filmed another ending.
Did you like Queen and Slim?
I did. I didn't like the end though. I was like, my man sold their asses out, man. Fuck that nigga.
That was what's her name?
Lena Waithe.
Lena Waithe.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever camera they using, like through this, Lena Waithe and Atlanta.
Yeah,
this shit look great on black skin, bro.
Yeah. I was about to say, even the sweat be beating off of them nicely.
Like, damn, bro. So bro.
But they say it's a thing for like these black directors and how they capture black people. Like it's really a thing, like having a black director, having black producers. Then they get so they hire black makeup artists and black people to be back there. So when we are on screen, we look better. They say I've watched interviews, like they say you could tell when it was like a white makeup crew and things of that nature in the back. You know what I'm saying? They don't come out looking the same. So that's actually a thing.
That's like haircuts, bro.
Safety pin.
You know, if you
except for Tyler Perry, people be, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Tyler. No, I'm just talking about like, that's like you want a black person
to cut your hair.
Let me kick this story to you.
But hold on, man. Black barbers aren't always good.
I was just finna say, we went to L.A. and I was looking scruffy.
You got a
I
haircut?
had to find a barber.
Oh, she was white.
And it was a white
She was
lady
white. Yeah,
that
you got a haircut.
freaked my shit,
cut your
yo.
shit.
Donald
She straight up
We had
freaked my
niggas.
shit.
We had met
I
up
was
with
scared. I was scared.
At first, you were like,
I was like, damn, but I need a cut. I was like, I can't be out here in L.A. now with no cut, man.
Yeah.
And we had a show to do. So I was like, dang, let me see what I can do, man. She went in there. I was scared. I was like, yeah, man, I know you don't get too many brothers in here. But I was like, I want the sharp points. Don't flat me out.
She
was like,
pulled the
I
scissors
know.
out on your ass.
Yeah, she was like, I know. And she started cutting,
She
bro.
hit it with the comb down, cut up.
She was.
She
doing
got
that. I was scared when she was doing that. She was doing that. I was like, oh shit. But it came out good though.
Oh yeah.
She must got a son named Jalen or something like that.
I don't know. It did look
With
like
curly hair?
She got
Yeah.
it did look like she dated a couple.
But also, if the white dude looked like John B.
Oh yeah, John B. shit was crisp.
Yeah, I feel cool though.
John
Nah,
B.
you know
shit
them
was
type
If
of
a white
white
man
boys.
is in a barbershop, he got to be doing a good
Definitely.
job. Like
Definitely
they just not
in a
hiring
black
They ain't
barbershop.
gonna give him that shit.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna give you that spot.
All right, man. So we go give you these quick round of questions real quick. They or questions, this or that questions, right?
I'll
Try to
load
answer
that
as
booch.
fast as possible.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me
Are you trying to hit some of that booch?
let me mix the meds a little bit.
Oh, okay then.
You
That's
never
all right,
had-
man.
that's
I'm an
that good
alcoholic,
stuff,
so
man.
I didn't realize that until people.
Stop saying that out loud.
Okay, but it do run in my family
Niggas
though.
gonna try to give you.
Shout out to my
A-
great granddaddy.
What
He
you talking
started
about?
the shit.
Let me ask you a question.
Alcoholism.
While we talk about alcoholism,
Whoa.
have you ever, when we was at home during the pandemic, did you get drunk while you were at work?
No.
You're not an alcoholic.
Okay then.
What? Oh shit, nigga. I hosted virtual music bingo.
Tonight, right?
No, yeah, I did that tonight, but that's what I was doing during the pandemic too.
It's virtual or it's in person?
It's in person.
Virtual. No, we did our shit virtual during the pandemic.
That's all right now.
Right
Right
now.
now.
Oh, in person.
I gotta come to that shit, man. I've been wanting to go to a trap bingo.
Spoken
Well,
like
I
a
ain't
true
trapping.
old
Oh, it ain't
man.
trapping.
We some folk from the old phase.
Oh, okay. I'll still show through.
Oh, we turned up over on Resident Culture South End. I do it on Tuesdays. Oh yeah, we
Every
turn up
Tuesday?
in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I be playing rap, ratchet
in there?
shit, everything.
All right, man. So these questions are this or that questions, right? Try to answer them as fast as you can.
All right, 60 seconds. Let's do it. I'm looking at the time.
All right, when you ready?
First question, I'm gonna start the time.
All right, here we go. Coffee or tea?
Coffee,
Breakfast or dinner?
breakfast,
White liquor or dark liquor?
dark liquor.
Martin Luther King or Barack Obama?
Martin Luther King.
Jordan or LeBron?
He got pussy. Jordan,
Ali or Tyson?
Ali,
Mac and cheese or potato salad?
mac and cheese,
New clothes or new shoes?
new shoes,
Grapes or watermelons?
grapes,
Cats or dogs?
dogs,
Ass or tits?
ass.
All right. Now these are would you rathers. Would you rather know the day you're going to die or how you're going to die? Would you rather know the day
Damn,
you're
I'm
going to die or
stumped
how
now.
you're going to die?
60 seconds.
Yeah, I want to know how I'm gonna die. That's funny. That's even better because if it's some funny wild shit, I'm like looking out for it today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But if it's the day, like that's like dread. I don't like dread. That's you talking about anxiety, nigga.
Yeah, definitely some anxiety.
You
there.
count your days.
Yeah.
Unless you know you're gonna drown.
Then I just will stay dry.
It's gonna happen.
Don't come
gonna be
around
the
me. They're
shower
gonna be
to
like,
get you.
shit, this nigga. Nah. They're gonna be like, Nigel stinks, bro. I'm staying alive, baby.
You ain't gonna take no shot.
I got one more for you, man.
Fucking Namor come and bring the water to this nigga.
You ain't gonna throw water today at you.
All right, last one, man. Just would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick?
Dick-sized nipples. What the fuck you talking about? Who want a little dick, bro?
Yo, you're the only person that's answered that quickly.
Right.
Hell yeah,
Most
bro.
people
Who wants a
have to
little
think
dick,
about
bro?
that shit.
Who wants a little dick?
I don't think James answered it at all when we asked him.
So you gonna have dick-sized nipples?
Bro, I might tie them shits together.
What if it's a big dick size?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's gonna be a whole thing.
You gonna have two big ass sausages hanging out your chest?
I'd rather than have a fucking nipple down here. That's, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't even fuck with the nipple.
Yeah.
size
Nah, you
dick.
really can't, man. You gonna be grinding like a motherfucker.
Might as well be a lesbian, or have sex lesbian style with her. You know, she might be into that. You know,
Fuck her with your nipple.
chicks are
That
very.
could be. You just start chest bumping her vagina.
She be like, damn, you
be
got
like,
but you ain't
Oh
seen
my
these
God.
nipples, bitch.
you might just have to. You might just have to use a strap on. For
Oh, I
that
did have one more
sacrifice.
question on there, but it
Go
didn't go
ahead.
with the thing. So it
Go
was if streaming went away today, what 5 CDs would you have in your disc changer?
Ooh, that's tough.
Ooh.
Good thing I got a lot left time, right?
Fuck.
Phew.
I wanna
Illmatic.
answer this. Okay. Yo. Shit.
I might have to throw in some compilations.
Now that's what I call Music 25.
All right, how about Illmatic? It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back by Public Enemy.
I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Damn.
I would say Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, okay.
That's a good.
Diverse.
Shit.
You got 2 more CDs.
That's 3.
in
That's
your
2
disc
more
changer.
CDs you can have.
Shit, my CD.
Fuck.
Ratchet as a mother.
Damn, bro. Man.
Mr. Don't Play.
Let's
I
just
was about to
say,
say, get
Definitely
green.
gotta
let's
have
say
Mr. Don't Play.
Badass.
Badass by
Okay.
Lil Boosie.
Yeah. And then, fuck. I'll just say this Tribe Called Quest anthology. But that's so hard, bro. I like so many types of music, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't, man. Anthology, that's all of them, ain't it?
There's this one. No, this is the one anthology is the one that got real popular though. That one sold a lot. If you, it's the one with the Midnight Marauders.
Midnight Marauders is my top 5 albums of all time.
That shit's great.
That's
I mean,
my
you know.
yeah. That's my
Tribe
shit.
is one of those groups that I could just
Yeah,
acts
Tribe
I could
Called
listen to just all
All
day.
day.
All day.
I love Tribe Called Quest.
I wanted to put it out, but I've gone through phases, and I'm sadly in a place now where I have not stumbled upon a project that intrigues me again like those have, but at the same time, those have become older in my memory. Like there were times where I was really, really into it. There's just no album I'm really, really into right now.
I can dig that.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think streaming kind of got us away from albums, honestly. Because it used to be when I had nothing but CDs, I would play shit like T.I.'s Urban Legend. I played this shit so much that the paint started to come off the CD.
I mean, a few albums nowadays, because see, I still love music. I still listen to music. And there are a few albums with legit playback value. I don't want to say it's because the CDs are gone. I want to say because of the access we got to music, they're throwing so much shit at us that it takes us a while to go back. But once we get a moment of clarity, or that moment, that weekend where the Friday wasn't packed with new releases, we always go back to something. Like, you know, you shared your top 5 shit, right? You see my most played was Nas Magic. That came out in December of 2021. That didn't even come out this year. And that's my most played album. I'm always go to that. Anytime I'm about to go run, I'm going to that. If I don't know what to listen to in the car, I'm going to that. Or, you know, so it's still albums that leave a mark on people's brain that they go back to, period. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
old school music. If you go through my playlist right now, I got like old school music like plugged in.
Like the
Like
Isley
at-
Brothers.
Yeah, like after every song, I got like some old school.
Bruh, yeah,
That's
man.
my shit.
That's what I've been on,
raised
bro.
on. Yeah.
I make likes. I like this song, like this song. Then I'll go back and they have a playlist for me that says all the songs I like.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do too.
Yeah, to keep them in your mind too. Yeah. Like we just got so much coming at us, man.
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear
It's hard.
something and you're like, I gotta go back to this. So yeah, you just like it and go back to it.
Y'all heard that Metro Boomin?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
The thing for me, I think when I listen to it, well, one, I don't like kind of like R&B singing too much on my rap hip hop. That's a lot of what hip hop is now, singing and vibes. But I feel like beats are what really matters most right now. Like the beat and the delivery of the person from the sense of like how they use their voice. And I think my problem, not even my problem, why I have a difficulty connecting with a lot of stuff is because I like stories or kind of like songs about ideas in a sense. You know what I mean?
Everything ain't meant to be connected with though. So back to what I said about albums that have replay value. I mentioned Nas. I mentioned Freddie. I'll tell you Freddie Gibbs. Or we go Benny the Butcher. Or we go West Side Gun. Or I'll go even not New Drake. New Drake don't really have a lot of playback.
K-Dot.
Kendrick
listened to the last
story,
album.
and that's another one.
You always give a good album.
Kendrick, when it has playback value, you're gonna come back to it. Like something like Metro Boomin is like you said last episode, it's beats and lyrics. So you're not gonna revisit beats and lyrics because, like you said last episode, because we was trying to name Drake's top 3. Drake's got playback shit, of course he's Drake, but he also got beats and lyrics shit like Metro Boomin shit that it don't connect to nothing because he's just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stick. And so I think you said it best, like this is just beats and lyrics. This is why this didn't make my top 3. You know what I'm saying? But these right here, views and Nothing Was the Same and Take Care, they all had a purpose. They all told a story. So now when he's in the whip, because Drake's your top 3.
Yeah, even number 2.
So now the playback value is still there. Okay, I listen to all the new shit. Let's get back to Take Care.
Yeah.
Because
Like
the
you
new
said,
shit
you
ain't
run
meant
the
to be played
Nige.
forever.
And you know what? I got to give it to the artist because, I mean, you can't
at least I'll
expect
give it
an
up.
artist everything. It's enough for an artist to be able to put out consistent music with the demand that they have right now, right?
Yeah.
So you can't expect every song.
No.
You know, even every release to be like, wow, you know what I mean? Because I think that you're right, man. It's when an artist goes through something personal or when they have something to say. Like that's like to me, the Marshall Mathers LP is like an incredible album because he had a lot to say, and you can see, no offense to Eminem, but you can see what having not as much to say.
Yeah, it was cool when you was trying to kill your mom and slap your baby mama and shit.
But
Cause
you
we
can't
felt
do
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Now you rich.
Man, Eminem got some cold ass bars, bro.
You still listen to him now?
I don't still listen to him now, but I still remember the bars.
I don't listen
that
to
he
his
put
new
out.
shit.
Yeah.
But I'll go back. The last Eminem album that I liked was Relapse.
I heard that was fire, bro.
Yeah.
That was fire.
The one he dropped in 2018, 19?
Music to be murdered to?
That was good. I like that.
Okay, see, I
like
gave it a shot.
I think I did think like, okay, I'm rocking with. I got up to like the edge. That's another thing, bro. Like you'll listen to half a album and then you'll get distracted.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You'll get to your destination.
I think working out has helped me stay on top of music because I work out to anything, like music wise. So I literally will line up. Like if I'm going for a run, I go to what's new. I fuck with Eminem. Literally, that's how I know that Eminem album. I was about to run. I said, "Oh, Eminem dropped. Let me put this on." So by the time I finish 3 miles, I get back. I done ran half the record. So the rest of the record, I'm just gonna finish as I walk in the house and dry off and get ready to go to the shower. So now I've been able to listen and really digest the album because when I'm working out like that, the albums take my mind away. So that's why I was able to listen to the Eminem. Like, oh, okay, this shit pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
We don't say Eminem name on here too many times, not to mention my boy Wayne. Now, come on.
Oh,
come
do you
on,
feel
Wayne,
like
go.
Wayne?
Come on now.
Do you feel
I'm
like
talking
Wayne?
prime Wayne.
Yeah,
I ain't
Wayne-
talking about Wayne right now.
feel like
even now he'll bring up
still-
like old Wayne will pop up every now and again in some of them verses.
I still feel like Wayne. He does his thing. I think he still does his thing, man.
Not as much.
I mean, he's not. Maybe
He owned a decade.
Hot take.
I think Gucci fell off more with his.
I got a
output.
hot take, man. You got the Carter 1, 2, and 3. The rest of his music really has no playback value to me unless you're talking about mixtapes.
Yeah,
Nah, I
mixtapes.
feel
That's
like
what I
his
was about to say,
features.
his
I feel like
mixtape.
his features have playback value.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course, because
Maybe-
he donned some of the biggest superstars, Drake and Nicki Minaj, like the biggest superstars in
Tiger.
rap.
And I
Give
feel
him
like
a
that's
Tiger.
when.
That's
But
fucked
I
up.
feel like that's enough though. Like
It
to be
is.
honest, because
It is.
Lights Out was fire.
Oh,
Lights
yeah.
Out
You know what
was
I'm
now,
saying?
Lights Out was fire. If we want to go back that far,
I feel like his weakest was 500 Degrees, but I mean that shit
That
had
was-
records
Yeah,
on
because
it.
he was
But
trying to
that
go
had,
commercial.
that had shine
That
on
was
it though.
true.
Yeah.
But
I
you
like-
know, he did that shit without cussing.
No, he
Lights
cussed,
Out.
bro.
No, Lights
No,
Out.
which one was
He
like
cussed
one
on
without
all them
cussing?
joints, bro.
Lights Out, he didn't cuss.
He cussed on Block is Hot, bro.
Okay. Well,
I'm
one
pretty
of them
sure.
he cussed
No.
without
Block
cussing.
is Hot, he didn't cuss.
Yeah, I
either.
don't think he cussed on that
For
first
real?
album. Yeah,
Block is
yeah.
Hot, he didn't cuss,
It
and
don't
Lights
got a- it
Out,
don't got an
he didn't
explicit
cuss.
on it.
He
Yo,
didn't
shout
cuss
out to
until
them.
after those two, and he was able to keep it gangster.
That's hard.
That's hard.
Did he say,
That's
"Oh,
hard.
come to fucking
Bruh.
popos"?
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
on
they
Get
bleep
Off the
it.
Corner.
Oh, they bleep it.
That's
Uh-oh,
but
let
that's
me go
on
to
that's on
Pop
Lights Out
Popos.
though.
Yeah.
Block is Hot. Now that I'm thinking, I don't think
He doesn't
cussed
say
on
fucking
Block.
though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Go back and listen to it. He does not say fucking. He insinuates
Call
fucking.
Popos.
Yeah, he does that.
Nah. He said the block is hot, the cops are swarming the neighborhood heavy, while niggas off in the neighborhood selling. So he says the N-word, bro. I think he was
Niggas
cussing.
don't count.
Niggas don't count.
Bro, he had a whole song called Midnight.
Yeah,
On Lights
Midnight,
Out.
midnight. You ain't nothing but a sop chewing chase.
Cock
sucking
tasting
bacon.
midnight. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
on
I can't
Lights
say
Out.
bitch.
But he
He said, you know I'm about a
'cause
sack chasing
I
cock.
remember him
You
not
can't say
cussing on
cock.
that
He
'cause
wasn't
it was-
cussing though.
It didn't have an explicit on it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta go back.
The
Maybe
90s
I'm
was
tripping,
different.
man. I gotta go back.
Cock ain't a
I
cuss word.
thought he was
Cuck?
cock.
Oh, okay. Nah,
You can go to Target right now and get
Midnight.
you some
Maybe,
cock and go
bro.
throw on
You
your
might
wall.
have me on the technicality with the midnight, bro. I'm trying to think. Was any? Remember that? I know you're trying to film me, pop. I know. Remember that song about his pops?
Yeah.
All right, bro. That was a good one, bro. Well, I remember all them things.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
remember
he ain't
BET?
cussing.
Y'all remember?
Y'all remember
BET Uncut.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Martin
BET
on there
still
now.
a thing, and I still
Martin
watch
and
it.
the Fresh Prince on BET
Nothing
now.
was hotter
Yeah,
than the
still watch it.
basement though.
And
Oh
Tyler
man,
Perry.
Basement was
Tigger.
hot.
The basement was hot, and
Right.
Hits from the Street was hot too.
Oh, his
Oh,
was
yeah,
street,
bro.
but the basement
We need
was
more
dope
weird-
as hell. 'Cause
weird
them niggas
black
used to come in there and drop
comedy.
their
Yeah,
freestyles with Tigger.
I was like, damn, this nigga's good at freestyling, bro.
Oh, I didn't know. That's
Who,
before I knew
Tigger?
niggas was writing.
No, Tigger wasn't.
all the
writing,
niggas
though.
in there.
Everybody
Yeah.
else was brought
Yeah,
their
because
written, but
Wayne
Tigger.
spit in the booth, and it was
Yeah.
off that that
Jay-Z
shit. He was
did
like,
too.
Who is Willie
"I'm
the
Ripkin,
Squid?"
nigga, with the 40 cal Ripkin,
Ripkin,
nigga,
nigga.
Ripper, nigga. He
Nigga.
did that shit on the basement. I was like, damn, that nigga creative. And
But
then
you
that
know
shit
that's
was on the
right
album.
before he dropped Carter 1.
Yeah, that was on Carter one,
Yeah.
but he rapped it like a freestyle.
Bro.
All right,
Oh, okay.
real quick, cause we running out of time on our cameras,
Oh, okay.
so we're gonna have to try to find a stopping place here, man. Unless y'all want to be here till 1 in the morning, cause I see
Nah,
what's
I'm
going
about
on.
to go home and go to sleep,
Nah,
man.
damn, it's almost 12.
Bring me a
yeah.
bottle, a glass of wine.
Hey, Nige, man, we're gonna
A
have to.
bottle, nigga.
We're gonna have to have you back and co-host or something, man. 'cause
Oh, bro. I
Shit,
love
I'm
you.
out- I'm
Wait,
out
before
next
we
week,
end,
man.
where
Show
we,
up on
where we
Friday
going?
with them
What we
boys.
doing? So we doing cooking. Honestly, it's a lot of niggas,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we don't
yeah,
need to
yeah.
cook. We should go somewhere.
Yeah, let's go eat somewhere.
Round table and judge. We got to pick like
They
two,
gotta have
two
vegan
types.
options.
They got it.
Oh, yeah, I heard you.
We
Whoa,
can see.
whoa,
Hey, let's
whoa.
go.
gotta
Let's
have
go
vegan
see who
options.
got the best vegan fried chicken in the city, bruh.
I ain't eating no vegan.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Fuck that.
I'm not.
I'm not
I
testing
fuck
Get
y'all
the
this.
fuck
up.
out of here. Get this nigga some fries, B.
Who got the best fries?
Who got the best waffle
Oh,
fries
my
in the
God.
city?
Oh my God! Nah, I'm gonna have to give it to What the Fries because they black.
I fuck with What the
Oh, yeah.
Fries. I used to go to the food truck all the time.
We'll decide after this, man. What we could do for us being on Let's Eat. Real quick, Nige,
Fuck it, man. Let's do the one chip challenge, niggas.
Real quick though, Nige, man. Let's let me get your thoughts on this real quick. How you think the Charlotte music scene is? You think it's gonna grow? You think it's gonna blow? What do you see for the future of that?
Man, I see a lot of people from Charlotte getting a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? And also, I think there's a lot of people that people don't realize are from Charlotte that are low key on. You got Mavi. You got, there's this chick named Aya. She goes by Aya of the Light. But I remember like 2 years ago, maybe like 3 years ago. We were she was coming to the showcases or whatever, but she has a song that she released called Good Vibes. And that shit has been like going,
I love that
good
song.
vibes,
Good vibes.
Bro,
Yeah,
she's
she
from
from
Charlotte,
I heard that
bro.
before.
And that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people, they go to LA or some shit like that.
Yeah,
So,
got you.
yeah, so her NASCAR Aloe is another guy, and I don't really know him, but 10 cell phones. So you got cats. So I think now that attention's brought to us, for real, the only thing you need to make a city pop, in my opinion, is people with money who want to invest in music.
Yeah.
And you got people with money out here, and slowly I think you're going to find, as more and more people come in, they're going to recognize it, because niggas ain't really recognizing the potential of Charlotte here. But also I can say, like, I think that on hip-hop, I wish that some of these artists, or excuse me, some of these, A&Rs or whatever, would look at not just street hip hop, because I feel like in Charlotte, like that's what's mainly kind of getting promoted or looked at. But there's a lot of like great non-street artists that I think that once you kind of get them out past that local level, commercially, they'll be fucking successful. You know?
Facts. And they gotta want to get out of that, because it does take work. Like, you just ain't nobody just gonna come grab you. Like, you gotta do the work. You can't just be comfortable with being a local celebrity, because we got a lot of local niggas that are, I think that they fire, but you know, they might be getting bags around the city, and once you start making money, sometimes it's enough for people.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about, like, sometimes, I mean, you got cats getting plucked up just by another person with connections, and that's kind of where I'm getting at. I feel like, I mean, you got a lot of cats that, I mean, how many times can somebody rap tough over a baby sounding beat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I just really feel like, but if you really look at how street artists go, like, a lot of them aren't legacy or long-lasting artists, which might be part of the way that the industry works. But I'm just saying, like, bro, look at what you get with Amine. Like, he ain't even really out there like that, but because he's a niche, you can perform in more places. It's less room more room because you don't have like 50 other niggas, you know, with AKs and money phones, you know.
Facts.
All right, Johnny asked this good ass question last episode. Charlotte Mount Rushmore. What's your Charlotte Mount Rushmore, if you got one? This is a great question.
Bruh, that's a shoot, bro. I don't know. I say me.
The
The baby, definitely, because what he did. S-Dub, if y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Like, for real, De Niro Ferrar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know,
That's 40.
you know,
That's
cats
four.
are really.
That's
Well, I thought it was 5 niggas.
Nah, it's 4 people on
That
Route
nigga's
Rushmore.
up adding the
Alright,
fifth
word.
nigga. It must be that rock closest to Ben.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'll be satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just that,
All right.
you know.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, man, what you got coming up? Shows, new music, new content. What can we expect next from Nigehood?
All right, man. So right now I've been doing the Hometown Heroes tour, where we've been going to different cities and doing shows with some of the artists out there. So I'm going to be in Raleigh tomorrow at the Poorhouse, December 8th. I know y'all hear this on Monday. I'm going to be doing Charlotte at the Milestone on the 23rd of December. And then I'll be doing in January on the 19th, I'll be at the Fruit in Durham. And actually, I'm going to be on the 16th of December in Greensboro at the Artist Block performing with my boy Viva.
All right. Y'all heard that, man. If y'all can catch them out, what can they find you at online? Like, what's your website? What's your, you know what I'm saying? All of that. I mean, I told them Nigehood on Instagram earlier, but I mean, you got to direct anything more direct than that?
Yeah, like Instagram's a great place to start, because the link in my bio, the infamous link in the bio, is my linktree, which is link, you know how it is. It's linktr.ee /Nigehood. But if you just go to Nigehood on Instagram, you know, it's that link in the bio. It's all my information, tickets, music, merch, and also on YouTube. Just go ahead and find me on YouTube, subscribe, means a lot, and yeah.
All right, man, closing remarks?
Nah, that was a great interview, man.
No, I wish we could go longer.
We
I
got
really
deep.
do.
We got deep, and we had fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's my perfect. That was like one of my perfect interviews.
Yeah,
I'ma
you did
go,
great,
I be
bro.
trying to get to know people.
We need to all try to catch the show the 23rd, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
out,
yeah.
man.
At the milestone.
Yeah, the milestone.
For sure.
Yeah.
In Charlotte?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
23rd.
Yep,
This
Catch
month?
that.
yeah.
All right,
yeah.
doing shit that week. We should be on.
It's Christmas weekend.
Yeah, we doing shit that week.
That's a Friday.
We should, if we get done what we need
Oh,
to get
yeah,
done,
yeah,
we
yeah.
should be working no more.
Yeah, man. And pull up on me on at Music Bingo on
Oh yeah, I'm
Mondays.
definitely gonna
yeah.
come out there.
If you
man.
go to
Tuesdays
Music
and
Bingo,
Wednesdays.
let me come out.
I'm
there,
out there
Yeah.
trying to take
Pull
the
up.
old women money. There's old women out there.
Oh man. I mean, yo, Caswell Station, you'll find you a cougar, bruh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm bringing my grandma.
Resident culture
Yo,
South
look at
End,
who
bruh.
this
It's a lot
nigga
of like
be.
little youngins. It's a lot of like chicks with jobs and shit living on South End on the one on Tuesday.
Facts.
That's
We out there
nice.
playing bingo.
All right, man. Well, other than that, man, shout out to Nigehood for joining us. Real quick round of applause.
Shorty make that ass clap. Drop it to the
Hennessy for
floor,
sponsoring
make that
this.
ass clap. Yeah,
Hennessy
man.
should sponsor this episode.
They
For
should.
real. And
Send it-
kombucha.
Just go ahead and send it to them. See what they say.
They should.
We'll see. Hey, did you pitch to the nigga yet?
Well, you
Nah,
didn't say-
I got
you didn't
an
say
email
Jewish,
typed
did you?
up.
So
I'm just
we're
scared.
good.
Nah, shoot it.
Hey, you gotta bleep it out.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just said something. You're gonna have to bleep it out.
You didn't say nothing about the blues, did you?
Oh,
I
did you
did.
hear what he
Oh,
said?
they talk about the blues.
Oh, hell no. All right. Around this time, I have to bleep something out. Other than that, man, yo, listen, thank y'all for joining us on this Monday morning.
The
Shout out to
Untouchables.
Nigehood for joining us this Monday morning. Shout out to James, Johnny, and D, man. It's your boy, Jumpman Jones. I'm signing off for KSP, man. I want you guys to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm your boy, Jumpman Jones. We're going to talk to y'all next week, man.
Amen.
We out.
Jesus is king.
Passing out and turning heads around.
Want me to call him and tell him?